Double. That means I can report you for being there earlier, taking a
Oh,
piss.
so Mark,
Yeah, well, I
if
just want
PD,
to.
I'll wait for Ryan actually.
I just got one last follow-up question on my second question, which is like 2 plus 1, which is 3. Quick maths on that, lyricist. Um, so
I didn't know you could count
yo,
double
yeah, I tell you what, there's a lot of things you don't know about me. I can even tie shoelaces backwards.
Sorry, Mr. P. We're
Oh
just
my
in
God,
a
see.
I
PD
got my
question
last,
thing at the minute.
yo, Mrs. Punisher. If you don't want to be in a headlock getting an absolute mad scrubby, you're gonna let me finish this last question, yeah? Yeah, appreciate that still. So I was in HP car park earlier on when I was accosted quite violently by one of your officers, of which I forget the name of. And he put in a macro that said that HP car park was a restricted area, of which I then quite naturally took it upon myself to verbalize upon this officer that he was rather incorrect. However, I felt rather intimidated because I was surrounded by at least 4 of you strapping gentlemen, and I was worried that I would be arrested without any query to the call. So, can you all, can you just verbalize to your officers that even though they've got a macro, to use it only when it's appropriate, please?
Just a quick question. Which car park was you in? Was you in the front car park or the back car park, sir?
The front car park, where just talking to somebody.
So
The
where the
public
P is,
car park.
yeah. So in that case, they cannot put that
We've
macro.
just got PD question and answer at the minute. You'll just have to give us 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
You're on
I
about
think
this.
the problem is I know that they can't put the
Oh, they
macro.
can't,
And
no.
I tried to verbalize this to them, but I was rather concerned that if I didn't obey and leave, I would be arrested, of which I've got no jail cards to talk them with. So I left like a good little bitch.
Please do not use those words because that is a bannable word, sir.
I was calling myself it, not you. I called
I
myself
know,
it.
honestly,
It's a
sir, I know
mutable
that,
word.
but you still can't use that word in any text at all.
Okay, fine. I retract that statement. I apologize. Again, that was directed at myself and nobody else, but I shall retract.
No worries, sir.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna go use the toilet.
Oh, fucking hell.
Why you stood behind me like that, Mrs.
Who's
Punisher?
invited her in here?
It's got a name, use it.
That doesn't have a name.
Yeah, but to
We are
answer your
all
question,
civilized.
to answer your question, sir, that only at the front car park you cannot use that macro, only at the rear.
Good, good. I mean, I'll check my recording later on, and I'll not submit it as a complaint, but I might submit it personally to either the DFG or an FG. But it was ridiculous the way it occurred.
Don't ever snitch
So,
on me.
I don't think so.
I'll answer this one for you at the minute, Mr. Shine. So at the minute, if an officer calls you a bad name, nothing's getting done about it.
So if one of your officers, Mega Mind, called me a faggot, what happens to him?
Right. So,
Oh,
sir.
Tiffany.
So, sir, if you've got it on body cam and an officer calls you names like that, we do advise you to open up a green ticket, and then it will get dealt with in the correct manner, sir.
No, Lenny.
In about 20 hours later.
Oh, this is what I'm waiting for the FG for.
I'm not being funny, but Lenny is corrupt.
At the minute, he's just not. At the minute, though, Shay's not making an appearance.
No, it's Q&A.
Hey, Mark, I've got a question for you, Mark.
And why did he log out after he called me the bad name?
Why did I call you Skid, Mark?
No, I don't have it on body cam, but he logged off after he called me, and I'm sure that you can request his body cam.
They can't. They can't request his body cam unless you've got sufficient evidence to prove that there was a crime committed.
Nah, they
Unfortunately.
can request it if he's putting an allegation in like that. They can.
No, they can't.
Oh, yeah, shut
Unfortunately,
up.
without grounds of an issue, they cannot request the PD's body cam.
Yeah, I've got another one. I've got one question.
Yo,
Yeah,
Major
don't worry, Shay,
General.
I'm going to be
you got
asking
a
this when
head
Ryan
like a
turns up.
sausage. Sorry.
Will do.
Just Major General's head's like a sausage. You just want to spit on it and shine it.
Don't worry,
I
Shay.
mean,
I've got body cam, but if I send my body cam, and it probably won't get sorted because they don't
Hey,
like me. at the
Freddo,
minute.
is it through?
No, I'm waiting for Ryan. Sorry.
yo, I might be a spanner, but that means I can fix you.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well,
broken,
things
big
come up,
man.
you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
glasses
Freddo.
on with you. You're looking like Andrew Tate from Team U. Don't fucking at me.
Right, guys, come on, let's keep it civil.
Well, get this absolute dribble out my fucking face then.
Right, guys, come on, or you'll be asked to leave. No more warnings, you'll be straight.
So, sorry, Redcoat. Sorry, Redcoat. But we love Redcoats. Yeah, not a bad word to say about Redcoat. Get away from me, you bald bitch. Sorry,
Always been looking up observer rules. Good boy.
well, can you
It's a
just
good
get this
quality.
guy to stop standing in front of me? Like, we're all stood in lines, bro.
Just
Why
be
is he
quiet.
stood in
What's
front
the
of
Open
me?
your
lines?
mouth.
Freddo, get the lines made.
Hey,
Can
I'm a
I-
lyricist. I can
Can
sort plenty
someone
of
message
lines out.
Ryan and see if he's actually going to make an appearance, or are we just going to stand here like little ducks?
What we're waiting for? Or the FG?
Yeah, I've got a few questions to ask him.
Yeah, can we get an update?
He's had a dodgy curry and he's on the toilet at the minute.
Oh yeah, can we watch?
FG told me he's working from home, so it might be traffic.
COVID. Yo, Redcoat, I can see you staring at me. What, you want this Prada hat, big man?
Enough.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, Daddy.
Straight Achilles said,
I have got relevant questions, but just not for certain people.
God, you're so mystical. Just ask the question.
Alright, give me 5 minutes, I'll be there now. So,
Hello there, how's it happening?
officers that he was with put the macros around him, and because those officers were primarily chasing after you, that is the reason why he's not receiving the role.
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask a
I've got a
question from
question.
Mark, please?
Officers, I got a question.
Yeah.
I
So
swear, Buddha.
I'm gonna come for an
Right,
interview in 15 minutes. If I pass the interview, I am XPD, but I've got something to do. NRP. Do I have to stay for the induction, or can I get off?
Well, the induction don't take that long, to be honest.
I know, but I was I was meant to be at the family function 3 minutes ago.
Brother, just go to your function, my guy. Just
Nah,
do
just
it.
get the interviews are quick. I just get it done.
No, I think family
Means I'm
memories
just
are
gonna have to run in
more
my drip.
running your drip. Yo, quick
See you later,
question
Fredo.
from Mark, if possible, please, because my game is bugging right now. Mark, you I can't see your uniform. What rank are you? Sorry.
Rank 9, sir.
No, that's fine. That was my only question. Just you were stood on stage, and all I can see is just a red shirt, blue jeans. That's calm, brother.
You need
Sir,
to be
yeah, I was just about to say, sir, you may have to relog because
No,
obviously.
honestly, I've relogged about 4 or 5 times because I relog, I can't see names. I relog, you've got red shirts on, I can see names. So I'm taking the red shirts over not seeing names at this point.
It's fine, sir. No worries.
Yo, Tiff, I swear you've just squeezed my bum.
So I saw Tiffany this morning at VM.
I hate squeezing bums.
Could you snitch now?
She was off duty, I assume.
Oh.
So, long story short, I said,
Don't even know what it is.
do
You
you
don't even
want
know
to
what
use
it
my
is.
car to get back to PD? She said no. I was like, what if you get under attack? She said that they're allowed to use their firearms. Is that true?
Yo, Tiff, did you say this? You're in the room.
Depends what firearm she's talking about.
She's got an AK.
Well, technically, if she's
If she gets shot.
self-defense, it's a different
So it's
story.
changed then.
Yeah,
As
so
long as
if
you've got a
yeah,
firearm
so
license,
yeah, so if she's off duty and she's
Lilith,
getting shot out.
Lilith, can you let Mark speak because he were already speaking?
Technically, if she's off duty, she can use any weapon she chooses, providing it's not her faction weapons. If she's off duty, and provided she has got a firearm license, you're protecting yourself. If you're off duty.
So it's changed.
It's never really changed. To be fair, you've always been able to defend yourself. So.
To be fair, when I
No,
was in
because
PD,
before you could
half
only
a
use
year ago-
your M4s or AKs when you're SWAT.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're off duty. If it's an AK, it doesn't matter. So if he was out
Okay,
in the street,
thank you.
what would you use? I wouldn't use. Well, you wouldn't use your M4 if there's a faction weapon, but you'd use your AK. If you had the advantage with your AK.
Can
No
an
worries.
officer date gang members?
What kind of fuck question's that? What? That was just so out of left field.
Yeah,
Chief,
most of the
please
questions that are
elaborate.
being asked, are not in line with our briefing event.
Well,
We're not asking questions about individual officers, or we don't ask questions about gang members and officers being
here's
in
a question.
relationships and stuff like that. Our questions are to learn with the role of the PD, like their salaries or what ranks do get specific vehicles or what departments or squad teams do we have in place within the team. That it's trying to learn more about the faction, not by individual officers being seen in this place and that place.
No, it's just a question that if a police officer wants to date a gang member, is she allowed to?
Yeah, they can.
Because
Anyway,
relationships are involved, and it's nothing to do with the police faction. It's a relevant question to ask.
So,
Gil, ask a question, please.
Who asked that?
Mrs. P, your favourite
ahead.
person.
Go ahead.
So my question is, so when that issue happened with me the other day, did anyone request the person's body cam who sent that little thing in about me?
Did we request body cam of what? Of the from
Yeah,
yourself?
of the certain screenshot that you received. Did anyone ask Big Roses for his body cam
shouldn't that
when he was
be
there?
shouldn't that be discussed in a Discord ticket and not here?
Well, I keep trying to ask. I've asked all three admins. I've asked Rico. I've asked Gilly. I've asked Redcoat. But you know what? It's always the same answer. So what I'm asking, double hef,
Not necessarily.
let
You
me
can ask.
talk.
You can open a ticket and we can discuss it. But nevertheless, without body cam, it will never be acceptable for any
Well,
officer ever.
this is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. There were numerous people stood on that hedge that day, and he sent that. He took the screenshot, and then obviously sent it to another person, Dinny Holland, and then that person sent it to whoever that person sent it to. So I have been speaking to numerous people, and they do think it's unfair what happened due to the fact that Roses was stood there having a laugh, laughing about it. But then he does that because he gets 2 reps. I get dismissed, and then next thing he gets 1 rep took off him. How do you find that fair?
Genuinely think that's a ticket. Yeah, she
Uh,
was-
If your timeout is complete, you're more than welcome to open a ticket. I can discuss it further with you.
Well, I've tried to open. I got banned off the server. I private messaged you on DC, and I got the same answer.
We don't handle anything through private message. You weren't banned from the server. You were timed out from the server. If your timeout is complete, you can reopen a ticket. We can discuss it further.
Oh, he's the man of the hour. Hello, Sir Ryan. Oh, he's gone again.
He's working from home again.
Oh, he's using that Tesco Wi-Fi again, innit?
He's a businessman, you know.
Just like me.
Hey, I got a question regarding wanteds because for some unknown reason, apparently I've been killing a lot of people lately, and it's not something that I like to do. It just
Now we know you're talking out your bum, mate.
I do not appreciate that, even though it's true. I
Let's Holland. Holland.
That's fine.
Let's just get one thing out there. They're not your officers. They're Ryan's officers, mate.
All right. Anyway, can I please finish off my question before I have to curb off? Anyhow, so I've recently found myself in a situation where, according to the game, I may have ended a few lives, which is unfortunate. It is what it is. But shit happens. Don't step on me. Anyway, let's say I'm being chased by an officer. Am I absolutely fine to try to evade and then defend myself with force? Or, because this has always confused me a little bit, like I know what happens during a normal arrest, they put the macros in, and either, if it's not in a green zone,
Anyone?
I can, go ahead and try and defend myself. 9 times out of 10, I get clapped on, get mugged, and I wake up at the hospital with a sore head. But can I also do that during a wanted, or as soon as they go, with a macro like, all right, we've got a warrant for your arrest.
Hello,
Hello. Do I have to just put everything down and go willingly, or can I fight it? I feel like I've bugged. Oh, fuck's sake, I've bugged again.
That's not a very nice language, whoever that were. Kev?
Have I bugged? Can
Hey,
anybody hear
thought
me?
you start, Mrs. P.
You can hear me. So, did you hear my question? Sorry, because I feel like my game is doing all sorts of silly business right now.
No, I think everyone's just ignoring you.
Did you hear my full question, big man?
Oh, he's the other one.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you now, Ryan.
My version of one state is from Temu. I beg. What is this?
Double A. Listen, shut up a minute and let Ryan talk.
Right. If I'm honest, I don't really.
I can't hear him.
I don't really know what these are about. If I'm honest, I just got told that there's a briefing here, and I was to turn up. So yeah, happy days.
Oh, this is great.
So, Mr. Ryan, can I ask you a question, please?
That'd probably be a good start because I wouldn't know where to start otherwise.
So my question is, why do officers keep putting 1.12s on civilians / gang members? You've got a certain officer who's done it to 2 people today. We've both got body cam. We're both going to send it into you. But yeah, this person keeps putting 1.12s on people. They've given us 1.7s because we're stood in the little corridor just out there, just stood there. So can you explain why this keeps happening and why officers aren't using the correct macros and putting us in jail for certain things what they shouldn't be doing?
So 1.12, that's use of force, isn't it?
No, 1.7, which is uncoordinated onto territory. Yeah, that one. And also the 1.12, which is issued by state automatically.
Right. Well, what are they using the 1.7 for? Where are they giving you that to?
So just near the cell door or anywhere in that area.
Right.
That's uncorded entry, isn't it?
Harland, I think I've made it perfectly clear 3 times that they are not to use that. There is no dispersal order. They are not to use the uncoordinated entry. The next person to use it, if I've got to say it the 4th time, they're not going to be around much longer. I'm not saying it again.
Oh, well, I've got it on Holland. Can you just be quiet a minute? So I have got it on body cam. I will send it you.
Yeah. Send it to me. I'll make sure. I'll have the body cam. I'll tell you who it is, and wherever they sit, whatever department they sit in, you go to their rank 9 and you tell them their job is to tell them that if I've got to say it again, they won't be in the department.
Thank you, sir. What about the 1.12s?
Do you know what? I actually do. If it's issued, why is it issued by state? I genuinely need to keep reading them again.
When a civilian or gang member hits someone, so it
Yeah,
automatically adds.
a 1.11 and a 1.12 is issued by state automatically. So if a gang member comes up and hits, say, Holland in the face, yeah, they get a violation straight away, and it's issued by state.
Normally, if you're an attacking officer, you get obviously that one by state, and then you get the murder one as well if you kill them. But normally, it's just down as assault, isn't it?
2 seconds. There is a moderator, and I know the moderator is a non-playable character, but can I just confirm 1.12 for me? Can you do it over mic? I can't see the text.
Right, so 1.12.
Yeah.
Basically, 1.12 is basically assault of a police officer, and 1.11 is murder of a civilian or a police officer. So when you punch, say for example, you punch a officer, you should automatically get a violation for that, which should be a 1.12. If you were to kill a police officer or a person, you will get a 1.11. Now the state automatically does issue this to you, but occasionally this doesn't go through. There is a issue with that, which is I think going to get looked into. This is something I've noticed. However, officers should not be giving those violations to you. So I know the incident you're on about earlier on, Mrs. Punisher. I think that was dealt with. The player was released and the violation was corrected.
Perfect. Do me a favour, Alan. I know I'm calling you all the time, right?
Sorry, sir. The officer in question has done it to 2 people today.
Right. He has. Sorry,
This
let me
officer
answer that
keeps
for you.
doing it to people.
Shouldn't
Mr.
this
Punisher,
be a
let me.
ticket?
Mrs. Punisher, I'm just going to quickly answer that for you because obviously we've got to end this briefing up soon. The officer has been talked to and he has been retrained, and there will be a notice going out to the whole department today about this to remind them, because as you know, these things should be what do you call it? They should be instilled into all the officers so they're aware what they can and can't do. But all the officers will be addressed about this.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. Alan, I know I keep calling you a name, right? Do me a favour. Every question that somebody's asking, and write down sort of what it's about, and write down the answer that I give, sort of, just so you can send them to me then, just to make sure that I sort it out after as well. Yeah. So anything that's issued by state, I don't want issuing it.
Also, one more question before obviously this gets cut short. How come there's still 2 certain officers in your PD station, which really they shouldn't be here because of the shit that they've been doing?
Everything that has been sent to me is being passed on to admin. I know what you've sent me, and others have sent, and everyone else have sent, and this, that, and the other. I weren't. It's not a cop out. I still get involved. Trust me. It's dealt with, but I've realistically got no say at the moment because everything happened before I got you. I still have some sort of input, but the overall thing is being dealt with behind. It's not brushed under. It is being dealt with.
But it kind of is getting brushed under the carpet because certain people got told about other certain people, and yeah, it's still happening.
Yo, Mrs. P, check chat dead quick. It says it's not going to be discussed. Just didn't know if you saw that.
That's all we get told is open a ticket, open a ticket, open a ticket, but still nothing gets done. I've sent numerous people, double F, be quiet. So I've sent numerous
Yo,
people.
no need to
I've
be
sent
rude
numerous
to me.
people, double F.
Punisher, wasn't you the last leader or deputy?
Say
Yeah,
that
you don't
again.
need to be rude to me, bro. Like literally, I was just telling you what it said in chat. You don't need to be
Well, I
fucking rude
can
to me.
double F. You know what it is. At the end of the day, I can read. I did go to school, so I can read.
Yeah, good.
I'm just
Well, you
asking a
kept on
question.
fucking talking, and after you read it,
Someone else
didn't you?
in the
Yeah. Listen.
You've literally spent this entire meeting whinging and crying and complaining.
Double F, shut up, man.
Listen,
Ain't
hang on a
nobody
minute.
else get a fucking word inside with.
You want to get outside, mate? Shut up.
Oh, shut the fuck up and go raise a ticket already. Jesus.
Right,
Right,
listen,
guys.
if people's going to argue outside, right? I can't see the chat. Mods, if it's something that comes up like that, I know again I'm mentioning it. Will you just tell me, please, because I can't see the chat.
I wouldn't mind studying and listening to like different questions, but it's just been Mrs. Punisher for the last 15 minutes.
Double F,
complaining.
shut the
Guys,
fuck up,
right,
will you?
guys.
Shut up,
Guys,
you
it's gonna
dickhead.
come to an end now. We are going to end this event now. But if you've got any questions, you're quite welcome to send a message to Mr. Ryan Young, and he can always address that for you. Okay? And if you've got any other issues or any complaints, you are more than welcome to open a ticket. That is your right. and we will deal with it. Every time somebody opens the ticket up, we do take it seriously. You know, all know me. We do take everything individually, and we do deal with everything unbiased. So we make sure that the best result is given out there. But we do work on facts. Okay, that's all I'm going to say today. Good evening, and thank you everyone for coming.
Not
Wait,
actual. Is it not
wait a
facts
minute.
that I've actually like sent you? Like I've sent you facts, but still nothing's getting sorted. So I will open a green ticket.
Open, Mr. Punisher. I'll speak to you outside in a moment, please. Yeah, we'll have a little
Yeah,
chat.
thank you,
Just a
Rico.
Mrs. Punisher, I don't mind how many questions you have for me. If you've got another load, then keep asking them. It's absolutely fine. With the next event, I will come a bit earlier. I was tagged in the calendar last night. My fault. I had a bit come up outside of IRL and all that stuff. But yeah, if anyone got any questions they kept until I come, then you carry on.
Thank you, Ryan. You see, I think if you got rid of certain officers, I think certain people would come back. But till them officers are gone, no one's going to come back.
To be honest, so safety, but anything that's happened before I've got you does have to go into a ticket. Reason being, I don't know absolutely anything about it. Although I can see one side of things, which, whether it looks good, looks bad, it looks like, well, I don't know, media in the middle. I can't answer anything because I do not know the full story behind it. But green ticket or no, green ticket, yes, and it'll go to the supervisors and different things, which is the mods and all that stuff. They'll obviously know the background because they've been here a while, I'd assume. And then they'll tell me, and then they'll discuss it. And we'll just go from there. But straight away, I wouldn't be able to answer it, so it's not copping out or nothing. I just don't know everything that's happened. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No worries. Have you been threatened with a blue ticket yet?
Probably by you.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you have. Oh, you've lagged, sir.
Yeah, Ryan, you're gone, mate.
Nobody can hear me.
No, you keep lagging out.
You just hear?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I think so. Say something else.
That's a pain in the tits, that is, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you're back.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last bit then. It was probably me lagging out. Did I have a blue ticket? Did I get threatened with a blue ticket? Yes, twice. What was after that?
Have you already been threatened with a blue ticket?
He's just said
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's madness, these kind of people who do this things to people.
Well, you've got to think, though, my favourite colour's blue anyway, so I like it.
Oh, 100%.
Say it again, you dropped out then.
No, I'm finished now. Thank you for answering my question,
Oh,
Ryan.
thank God for that.
I know, right?
Mrs. P, was you leader or DFT before?
Who asked me that?
El Capitano, she was captain.
She was FG.
I was the FG of this PD. But
Right,
due
in the ship.
to certain people, yeah, it got took. Very
It's always somebody else's problem.
certain people, weren't it, Holland?
Hang on a minute
It's
now.
always somebody else's issue when it comes to Mrs. Punisher.
Oh, I've got loads of issues with PD at the minute. Well, not even PD, just certain people. But anyway,
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
So, right. I'll just aim it for Mrs. Punisher. I might as well. She's been talking to me. Nobody else have asked me anything. I've come out a couple of times and spoke to you all when you stood by the bush, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, right, this, if you want to stand there, you can stand there. Do you at the moment, or rather, have you heard at the moment about the changes and how the changes are going?
Is it possible for you to explain
Yeah.
the rules again?
Certain different things.
How has it been sort of taken?
Well, obviously you've had a few officers leave because obviously they don't like the rules or whatever. But certain I won't stand here and really bullshit. Yeah, some of these
Well,
officers what
sorry,
were in these
she's
suits,
actually in their room.
some of these officers who were in these suits, can't lie, they don't deserve them. I'm not going to stand here and say yeah, this person, and this person. But yeah, there is certain people who don't deserve these suits. There's certain people in, like I said to you, in DMs. I'm not outside PD to make your work harder. I'm just obviously because of certain officers. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is, like I said to you as well in DMs, good luck. I hope you can sort these lot out because a lot of them need sorting out. Some of them have got really bad attitudes on them, Auntie Mark. Some of them like to nitpick at people, don't they, Lily? Some of them don't like to do anything, and isn't that right, Caitlin? You know, I could stand here and I could go through them all, but you know what? I'm not going to stand here and get banned because I'm going through certain people. Because yeah, I want to be a good person from now on, unless I see certain officers out on the street, and yeah.
No, that's fine. I ask you simply because I think it's good that you, like, oh, hang on. Sorry, 2
Mrs.
seconds.
Cross, get off the table.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I think it's important, right? Obviously, you come to ask me questions about different things. I think it's good to re-speak